So it feels like it's been ages since I've come on to do a video about where I'm at on my student counselling journey, and there is a reason for that. And the reason is that, to be honest, I felt a little bit overloaded. I felt a little bit trying to do normal life stuff, trying to go to college, do the college work, do the placements, do my own counselling. It just felt too much, so something had to give. So me doing updates was the something that had to give. So if you're on any sort of journey and suddenly it's feeling just too much, see what you can cross off. But to give you an update of where I am now on my counselling journey, I've come quite a way actually, and I'm really feeling proud of myself. But it's interesting what's come up for me, which is why I wanted to do this video, because if wherever you're at, it might be interesting for you to look at what stuff's coming up for you. And what has come up for me, I've noticed, was when I was getting to the point that we had to do the exam, and they called an exam for the counselling course. It's called a case study, but it is an exam, and you get a chance to pass once. If you don't pass, you have to pay £300 odd to retake it. If you fail the second time, it's an absolute fail and you can't do it again in the UK. And with this awarding body that I'm with. So there was a lot riding on it, and what I noticed it took me back to was that feeling that I had at school. It took me back to that feeling of that worrying about exams. And what I noticed was it took me so long. Doubt started creeping in. Am I good enough for this? Am I going to fail? What am I going to do if I'm going to fail? So I went down a bit of a tunnel and a journey of what I felt when I was 15, 16 doing exams, which wasn't really helpful. So I really had to check. I took it to my own personal therapy and we explored it, and it changed my energy and it changed my way of thinking, which was, I've got this. If I haven't, I'll then deal with it afterwards. But it was interesting, the journey that it took me on, which is why I wanted to do this video, because wherever you're at and whatever you're doing, what's coming up for you, what's coming up for you that you can look at, be curious about, and maybe change if you know that it's there. So I have now got the results of my case study exam, and I have passed, which was so exciting. But I didn't realise the pressure until on the lead up to it, and then when the pass came, because I completely fell apart emotionally. I was like, oh my God, what a relief. So it was a big thing for me, and we've had to do another case study, because you have to have 2 in your folder, and we've had to do another case study which was going to be an internal marking system, and I just typed that one straight out. There was no pressure to it because it wasn't a pass or a fail. So for me, that's a big thing, and that's something worth looking at for me. But I've passed, I'm excited, and I'm nearly done. So so it feels exciting. So whatever you're up to, be curious at what emotions are coming up for you, and look at them and see if they are real, see if they're fact, and see if they've got merit to them, or you can undo them. Anyway, have a fabulous day, and I shall update you soon.